Hey everybody, how you doing? What we have here is a Zenith stereo console from 1964. It's so wide that I can't even fit it in the entire shot, but this thing is a beast. This style is called mid-century Danish modern. It's really popular in the early 60s. And here's where the speakers are on both sides. Let's see, these little louvers that open up. That's real fancy. But this is I believe mahogany finish. Let's take a look inside. Alright. What this is a Zenith micro-touch turntable. There's your micro-touch tone arm. It has there's like a selector switch that flips the needle around from LP to 78, and it's got like a spring-loaded like suspension in it. I'll show you what the actual needle looks like. When you flip that knob around, this little thing turns. It does a 180-degree turn, and basically it swaps to another needle. And then you've got like a suspension on the inside here for like resistance to vibration. Now if you have one of these, as soon as you put that tone arm down, you gotta snap this back into place. Otherwise it's not going to work right. That switch selects between on, off, reject, or manual mode. And then there's your speed selector. So we're going to go ahead and power this up. I didn't capture that, but that's the feeler. It goes in and feels the size of the record before it drops it. This is a hybrid model, which means it's partially tube and partially solid state. The only thing that I think uses tubes is the radio tuner portion, but I think the preamplifier may also use part of the preamplifier may also use tubes, but I don't think so. I think it's totally solid state as far as amplifying goes. There's an extra record compartment, but I keep my my record care supplies in there and some schematics. But, it's AM FM, and there's a tuning eye for it, or a little meter. That's actually a tube that's sitting sideways that beam intensifies as you pull in a stronger station. There's all the function selector buttons right there. This is extra bass. It's basically like a loudness switch on your receivers, if you're familiar with that. Stereo, mono, tape, phono, AM, FM, automatic. FM, and then the on and off switch, because that record player actually overrides this switch if you have it turned on. And then here's your tone controls. You have presence, which I don't really see too much of that on home audio equipment. Treble, bass, but each one has these dials with corresponding color lights for each knob. And when you turn it, you can precisely adjust it that way. It's very interesting. And then there's the FM radio. There's a tuning eye in action. And then this is a volume knob. It's basically two coaxial volume pots, one for each side, and that's why it says balance. So as you turn it up, you have to kind of fool with it in order to get an even balance. There's a FM indicator, stereo indicator for your FM radio. Lets you know you're pulling in a stereo channel.
Just long enough to know that I don't deal well with cold. So it's a big plus.
And there it is.
Back here, which I consider the South in Virginia Beach. I think warmer temperatures, nicer people. Definitely.
It won't even turn off unless
thing going on.
I turn the
let's see what Brian
turntable off. So let's.
I lived here in New York for 5 years. Before that, I lived down in the South. Anybody else from the South?
Turn this off.
My peeps.
There you have it. 1964 Zenith stereo.